Welcome to my channel. I'm Karina and I'm here to show you how to use free, simple tools to manage your business. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a customer database with the free tool Google Form and Google Sheet. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on Google Form. So as you can see, there are some templates available. But what I would like to do with you today is actually to show you how to create one from scratch. So we're going to click on the plus sign here that says blank. So you have just this beginning of a form here to start a questionnaire. You can, of course, give your form a title, and I'm going to call it form here. You can put a description. Check form running to our first word man with giving an instruction to people filling in this form. You can, of course, put it in bold or if you have other things, but keep it simple. That's enough. And here we can start creating our very own first question. And you will see there are different types of questions available, from the short answer, the paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file upload if you need people to upload a picture or any kind of document, and linear scale if you need people to evaluate something, on a scale of 1 to 10, the multiple choice grid or the tick box grid. They can also choose a date and a time. So I'm going to show you how to use those in different types of questions. For example, if my first question is who can you say, then I'm going to ask for a short and because I just want them to put their name. Then if you want to add a question, you click on the plus sign here. And let's say I would like to have their date of birth. Date birth here. And here you're going to choose, yes, it's automatic. Actually, it put date for me here. Then let's say I want them to tell me which are their marital. That's and no. And I want them to pick only one. I'm going to put checkbox. And for each, I'm going to put single. So here you are, and they have the choice to check one of the answers here. Then if I want to ask them a question and I want an answer to, for example, what are your goals this year? What are your, let's say, feeling goals here? And I'm going to have a paragraph. And actually, this is pretty responsive because I was asking this question, it put itself directly on paragraph. So these are some basic questions you can ask, of course. You can ask any type of question you want, like if you want, for example, for them to evaluate something, what is your current level of, and I want 1 to 5, which is good, and you can label low and high. What is interesting to do once you have your question is to actually look at the questionnaire from the point of view of someone who is taking it. So to do so, you click here on the eye that says preview, and you can see here, that's how the questionnaire look like to people. So you see here, they are putting their name in just the one line. They can select the date for their date of birth, for the marital status, and they can also put their goals and choose their level of confidence. And when they click submit, it will send you a copy. So going back to the form, we're going to look at making a question a requirement. As you can see here, it says required and it's off. If you want to turn it on, you just click on it and you will see that this one now becomes required. And if we go back on the preview, you will see there is the little asterisk that says required, and it is just next to the question that says full name. So we made it a requirement for the people who actually fill in the form. If you're not happy with the order of the question, you can simply drag them up and down. It's very easy to do. You can also personalize the form aesthetically speaking. So if you click here on the little palette, you're going to be given the choice of color, the background. You can also choose the font. So for example, I'm going to put the header in Fairplay bold, and the questions, I want them in Laura semi-bold, and the text, I would like Ariel. And here you can see Playfair, Ariel, and Laura. If you want to put a header and an image, you can click choose an image. There are some available. So let's say I'm going to pick this one here. Click insert. And here you are. You have a nice, beautiful header here at the top of your questionnaire. Of course, choose something that is in the theme of the questionnaire. When it comes to colors, of course, this one is automatically changed to the color of the image, so it's kind of harmonious. If you have a color you like particularly, you can also click here and add your custom X code here. And then in the background, you can choose which shade of that color to put. So you can see if you want it slightly darker or really lighter. This one. So that's it for the personalization. Now you want to be able to collect answers. So of course, what you're going to do is you're going to send the questionnaire to people. So actually you can do it many different ways. Of course, you can send it directly by email, but the most common way to do it would be either to have a link. You can also shorten it if you want a short one. For example, if this questionnaire has to be filled before your first appointment, it means someone took an appointment with you. And if you create an automated email to be sent to the future client, having the link to the questionnaire in the email can be a very good option. Another thing you can do is embed it in your website. So for example, if you have a page on your website for people to take appointments, to also have the form directly on that page with the code for them to fill in directly from your website. All you have to do is copy. Now to collect the answers, either you can look at the responses here. Well, at the moment, I don't have any. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer some of the questions. So I submitted an answer just as a test to show you what the response would look like. So if you click on response here, you can see the summary. So I have only one person, and that's the name of the person. Their date of birth is showing here. Their marital status as well, etc., etc. You can also have stats of what people feel like usually before they start working with you. And here's the answer to the last question. So the best way actually to look at the answers is to click here. When it's the first time you do it, you can actually create a new spreadsheet and name it. So for example, I want it to be and reply. And I'm going to click create. So it opens Google Sheets for you and you can see a summary of all the answers. So with the timestamp. So every time someone is going to put an answer here, it's going to line under the others. What is really important to do at this point is also to change the location of the document for it to be easy for you to find. So if you go to Move here, you can click on it and you can choose actually where to put it. If you have different folders, or you can create a new folder and call it, for example, client management, and you're going to move it here. This way, you know that this file, is in the folder client management, which makes sense. And you can go there and look at every answer you receive. If you wish for this form to also connect emails for you, you go into the settings and responses, and you click the option connect email addresses. So for example, if you put connect email address, when you go back to the questions, you're going to notice that the first question is a mandatory required question that is email. You can also choose whether or not the senders receive a copy of their answers. Depends how important it is for them. And you can also allow them to edit their responses after sending it. And you can limit the amount of times they can answer to the form. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and it gave you the pointers you were looking for. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss my next tutorial. If you have any ideas what you would like me to do a tutorial on next, please leave a comment. Have a wonderful day.